Hello everyone, and this is another day of learning data science with me from the help of one of my websites, which is data science. I should not say that one from with the help from the reference of one of my websites on which I have uploaded my tutorials or blogs regarding data science, a basic tutorial of data science, which is data science with Nadul.versal.app. You can read the docs from here. Uh, the content of video is mostly related to that. So our first milestone of this tutorial is done. So we are also the second is done, which was basics of Python. We were on the third milestone, which consists of two phases, which one of them was done by us, which was the problem understanding phase, which I made you guys see somewhere here via the comments. Yeah, so it is the time for the another phase of data science, which is data prep of a data science project, basically I should say, which is data presentation phase. In data presentation phase, we do data cleaning, transforming of data, organizing data, or removing the outliers, normalizing the data set, all those things which we can which we can do to ensure the data quality and compatibility with our machine learning and data science model. Here are some sort of things we do to improve the presentation of our data, like adding index fields, and changing misleading field values, re-expression of categorical data as numeric, standardizing the numeric field, identifying outliers. We will be doing these all things in a few seconds on my VS Code and my terminal. So you can also refer this code if you want to. Either you can refer my code which I'll be showing you here through my VS Code. I'll also post this code on my GitHub so that you can all easily reach it out. So yeah, the libraries which we will be using for this phase will be pandas, numpy, skype. I don't know how to pronounce it. Sorry. So and matplot. So basically, bank train is a variable in which are PD, which means pandas, uh, in which a function which reads the CSV files, which is pandas PD read.csv, which is reading the the uh, our data set, which is present over here in the folder one. You can see it here. I'll also upload it on my GitHub. Don't panic about that. So yeah, dot shape. We will be basically learning. We will be doing things step by step so that you guys don't don't get confused like what he has done in dot shape and all. When we run the dot shape function over here, we get the the basic dimensions of our data set. Like here you can see it is just a wait, let me minimize the background. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, so yeah, now I think you guys can clearly see that we are getting the dimensions here. So dot shape gets us the dimension which we will be using to know like what is the structure of our database. After that, we are doing here the indexing. Indexing, as I told you guys that um, where is that? Like here I told you guys, uh, just a sec. When we add an index to our data set, we can easily refer to which I should say that which row we are targeting basically. So like here when we use pd.series, series is a function of pandas library as we have imported it as import pandas as PD. So wherever we are using pandas, we will refer it as PD only. So PD from range of 0 to 4521, as we got it from our after running the bank train dot shape, through which we got the dimensions of our CSV file. Also the head part, when we run this function brain train dot head, so basically uh, the some top some top how should I say that, some top rows data will get displayed whenever we are running the bank train dot head. So let me just remove this part of code, and I'll make you guys see that what gets returned when we run these things. I'm running okay, just a second. I think I did some mistake over here. Yeah, just a minute. Now you guys will be able to see what am I trying to say. Let me just remove the background again. I'm really sorry for that. So yeah, you got some, I should say that the data of some rows, which you can see over here. Let me, just make it proper. Yeah. So you can see the data of some starting rows and some ending rows without any interruption caused by the rows in the middle. Just a minute. Yeah. So here is the rest of the amount of our code. In our data set, basically, wherever it is written previous, like previous means these people contacted us through the, if you will study the database, sorry, I mean, if you will study the, the repo the data we downloaded from this repo, it when you will download it, it will a case study will be automatically downloaded with it, will get automatically downloaded with it, in which you can just read and understand what kind of data it is during the first phase, which is the data understanding phase and problem understanding phase basically. So yeah, the whatsoever value in previous goes to 999 will be changed to none. Like np.nn means np refers here as numpy, and nn is function. Nn is a I should say a functionality which changes its value to none. Just a second. We don't have any use of this right now. So let me close. So yeah, where were we? Just give me a sec. Yeah. So we are here plotting a histogram, which tells us just that, which will give us a visual representation of what we have did up to now, and also the previous means histograms of the days since which we got calls from these customers. So it will be representing it. Just a second, it will show us what happened. Okay, just a second. Oh, my bad. Hmm. So yeah, here you can see the histogram which we plotted just by giving a command of a plot of a function plot. We passed the kind as histogram. Title of histogram, you just saw that histogram of previous days. So it gives us a visual representation which makes the presentation of data very clear to us. Also, we have changed the education field as education numeric. Education numeric gives us a clear idea, if a person has studied primary, so he will be getting another, just like a rank kind of thing, which makes it easy to process it for our to process it for our what we call it our algorithm. So yeah. The person with education uh, of primary level will be assigned 0, secondary will be assigned 1, tertiary will be assigned 2, unknown will be assigned np.nan, which means none value. So yeah, we just made a replace operation here, which will just replace the education with education numerics, as we can see here. Uh, Let me highlight that part. That we can see here. It get the the education gets replaced with this its numerical representation. Also, you can see the the word what I should say, the Mm, representation in words basically. I'm not getting the actual word right now. So yeah, we in this data set we also have some what we should say like age of people. So to standardize the age with a mean 0 and standard deviation of 1, we are using a Z score. Z score is a function of stats, as we have imported this library in as stats. So sorry, from this library we have imported stats. So it is a function of stats z score, which normalizes the field which we pass into it as the index. So yeah, by which we can easily like we can easily notice, or we can easily identify the outliers, and we can just remove it out. So yeah, here we are just removing the outliers, and that's all. So yeah, also we are sorting here the head part of, as I told you that it will be showing the upper part and the lower part without the mid part of the whole CSV file. So we are just sorting it out with the in terms of age and marital status of our clients. And again we are printing it, and again the plot is again the what I should say, that the or the graph is getting plotted. You can, as I told you in the previous lecture, you can just run your Python file by writing the Python keyword over here, file's name, and the .py extension. Here it is. uh, that easy to do. And also you can see the the structure, or the what should I say, structure basically of our file, that in what dimensions of our file is. So yeah, that's all for this video. We will be discussing what is our next phase. So yeah, we are done with the third phase, and we will be doing the explanatory data analysis and a comparison between explanatory data analysis and hypothesis testing. It will be really an exciting and interesting, video. So just be continued with me and keep learning. Instead of only depending on these lectures or videos, learn from documentations. Like as I told you guys at the time of Python lecture, then that do not totally rely on the video in which I have taught you Python. Just read the documentation, and it is the best way to learn anything. So, thank you. Have a nice day.